You sneaky. You're running as an outsider.
I am an outsider.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Come on. Come on. Really?
Do you smoke crack cocaine?
Exactly.
Let's give the people what they came for.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Mr. Prime Minister, will there always be a Canada? There will always be a Canada. All right, elbows up, elbows up.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
Ready? Are you ready? Get them out of here! Get them out of here! Get the hell out of here!
Enough with the woke shit.
So the answer to that is to stop being stupid.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Is the federal government stealing from us? Are they sabotaging our industry? Are they taking us down the path to communism? Are they censoring us? Are they stealing our guns from us? Come on, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Knockout.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Friday Night Fringe here on the channel. What a night we've got lined up for you. It's going to be a different kind of night. It's going to be a fun night. I hope you've all had a great week. It's been a weird one over here.
It has,
Something weird's happening on YouTube. Ever since we covered what was happening to Viva Fry, it's like YouTube just doesn't let anything.
Oh, but they deny it.
Oh, we were talking to YouTube all day today. And they just deny. Oh, we're not doing anything to your videos.
It's easy to deny when you're an AI bot, though.
All of the videos from today were pulled because they're dragging down the channel. We had to remove them. So we're going to go over some of the material in those videos tonight and other stuff. We've got a lot to go through. It's going to be a good show. Guys, hit the like button if you haven't already. 1,000 likes by the 45-minute mark. We'll do a giveaway. I have to stick to that tonight. We did a giveaway the other night. We were generous. YouTube's literally cut my income in half, so I can't do a giveaway unless we're getting the views.
Yeah, we kind of like to feed our kids, so
the views got to pay for the shirt. Basically, your thumbs up gets the view or the stream out. So
like
make
and
sure
share,
support the stream. Hit a thumbs up. Let's get us to that 1,000 like mark by the 45-minute K. Let's get a roll call.
Yeah.
They pulled one I was watching. Yeah, no, we pulled it. We had to pull it. The problem is that we put out a video. It's a 160,000 subscriber channel, and we had something like 1,000 views in 2 hours, and it makes the channel downgraded. It tells YouTube don't promote their videos. They're not going further, but it's because of them. So we had to pull it. So I'm not sure if there's going to be any content this weekend or if I'm going to have to figure things out, but one way or another, folks, we'll get it handled. Hockey fans coming from Calgary, welcome in. D. Robert coming from Chicago, welcome in. Kelly is in from Rimbey. We've got King Valduff in from Rimbey as well. David Anderson coming in from Arkansas, welcome in. I love our Americans. You guys are wonderful. Wonderful American viewers. We got Wesley Snipes coming in from Lethbridge. Look at Mike Freedom Money driving back to Beaver County with Lee.
Safe drive.
He's driving with Lee.
I love it.
Silly Lee. I love it. You guys are wonderful. Let's keep it going, shall we? Greg's coming in from Provost. Welcome in. Guy Hodgins in from Medicine Hat in the house. Welcome in. We got Big Cat from Humboldt, Saskatchewan. Blaine coming in from Lacombe, the Republic of Alberta. Welcome in. Captain McGunty coming in from Edmonton. Welcome in. Glenn's joining us from BC. We've got The Truth coming in as well. Good to see you. We got Harold Cushman. He's coming in from Wisconsin, the wonderful state of Wisconsin. Welcome in. It's wonderful to see you. Yep, it's Ashley. She's coming in from Lethbridge. Mrs. Friend, love what you're wearing. Well, thank you to Mrs. Fringe. That's from Mrs. Fringe. That's awesome. I saw it and then it was pulled. Yeah, listen, my walls have taken a beating today. because the rage.
It has been a week. Like
The
you are
rage.
just raging this week. It's
the fact that you put all this work into making the videos, and then YouTube goes like
Nah, we don't
Dennis
like that.
Nedry from Jurassic Park, and it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Lynn coming in from Calgary, welcome in. D. Robert as well. We got Soph coming in from Wokemanton. It certainly is. Don't forget to phone the police and report your hurt feelings. We got Ingrid in from Bragg Creek. We got Harley's and Whiskey coming in from Airdrie. We've got Lady Wolf coming in from Vegreville. We got Rodney in from Newfoundland. W3HQ coming in from Texas.
Awesome.
Look at Tucker, $50 super chat. Need some lawn signs in Hinton or close. Reach out to the levineshow.com or corymorgan.com or even letalbertadecide.com. They will tell you how to get signs. A lot of people have been messaging me this week saying, how do I get signs? Where do I get signs? Guys, message the TPAs directly on their websites or follow them on X. I know a lot of people say, I don't have an X account. I don't want an X account.
I don't.
Just create one and follow these guys for updates. They post whenever they're giving out signs. It's the easiest way to get them. Thank you so much for that super chat. Derek coming in, be stingy, Derek, and feed the family. We can't even do it if we can't get videos out. I don't know how we're going to do it here. Casper from Arkansas, welcome in. Coming in from Harrison, Arkansas, welcome in. What do we got? Todd and Cindy are coming in from Fort Saskatchewan. Welcome in. Donald's coming in from Wayuega, Wisconsin. Jarrett coming in from Smallville, Ontario. Thunderpants is coming in from Saskatoon. Smithville, sorry.
Smallville is a TV show.
The Political Italians in from Florida. Good to see you back in the streams. Be mad. You don't have enough drugs and videos? Yeah, I guess
we'll
not.
work on that.
I'll work on it. More drugs. Drugs will continue until morale improves.
Yeah.
We've got Ganjay Farms coming in. Jen and Greg from Exshaw. Welcome in. We got Damien watching in from Smoky Lake County. As always, good to have you in here. Matt's coming in hot for your hopes and dreams. Jeez Louise.
In Manitoba.
Matt. In Manitoba. John B, the truth. It's good to see you, bro. It is good to see the truth in here. Mystical's still on the roof. That's okay. Hang out. Have a good time. Rob's coming in from Bentley. We've got Darren coming in from Medicine Hat. Pro Independence coming in from Capasawin. Welcome in. Soda and Minnie coming in from Stettler, Alberta. Raptor Guy, $2 super chat. I think Batiste is the next Liberal MP to resign. I don't know who's going to resign and what's going to happen. People are resigning left, right, and center.
Yeah.
In every party. I don't know what's happening this
Because
year.
they know something's happening. They know what's going on.
The truth is in from Edmonton. Welcome in. We got Holden Manuts coming in from
Oh, that's a name.
Hamilton. We got John B coming in from Phoenix. Tracy and Digger coming in from Rocky View. I cannot find videos unless I go to the creators' channels and search through their videos. Even then.
Yeah, even then, there's been cases where some people can't even find
them.
them.
It seems to be if you're political for some reason, they just don't want it getting out there. I'm sure the lefties don't have a problem.
Oh, I'm sure not.
I'm sure they don't. And you know what? I was talking to Mrs. Fringe today. I said, you know what? What is it? 80% of our income comes from super chats.
It does,
now.
yeah.
It used to be that 80% of our income came from videos. Now it's all super chats and memberships and things like that because YouTube has just crammed it down so hard.
Yeah, they're like, no.
And we don't want to ask for those. So we don't. We don't. We appreciate them, but we don't ask. It's just, look, it's like dancing. You got to just figure out the next move and get through it. It's going to take some time. Folks, we'll get through this. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh,
came to oh, come on. Don't make me say words that are going to get me banned. I'm in enough trouble. I'm in enough trouble. Frozen.
Are we testing it?
Why does it say like it's not frozen on my end?
Last Friday we had this issue too. Maybe it's just me.
Am I frozen right now? I shouldn't be frozen.
Wow.
It's saying frozen. It's telling me I'm live. It's telling me I'm live. I'm back now. See, it's not freezing on my end, and it's not showing me the streams deflated.
And last week we had so many issues,
and it's causing viewers to leave.
Yeah.
Every stream they do this. Every stream. Had to search for your video, and it gave me a video from 6 months ago.
Wow, Viva was saying the same thing.
Viva was saying, and you know what's funny? None of that happened until we covered Viva's incident.
Yeah. Shocking.
And then all of a sudden, YouTube's, oh, we don't know what's wrong with your videos. We're sorry.
Yeah, the AI bots are saying, no, there's no such thing as that.
We're
not throttling anything.
This is what happens when you're sticking up with a man. It's buffering now.
Oh, man.
What is going on, YouTube?
We are sucking?
What is going on? It can't be bandwidth.
No, because we're
my internet's at full. I'm hardwired in through a high-end cable.
Can't do anything to screw with us.
I don't know what's going on. You froze on my super chat about Batiste.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So we must have missed some.
Hang on a second. David Warner gifting 5 unacceptable
Thank you so much.
memberships to the Patriots Club. Thank you so much. Where's the one about Batiste? We'll say it again.
Yeah.
$2. I think Batiste is the next level Liberal MP to resign. Yeah, we don't know who's resigning these days. Look at Brenda. Guys, I really appreciate it. You guys are coming out full force, gifting 5 unacceptable Fringe memberships to the Patriots Club. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are so generous. I've got an announcement to make. Hopefully we don't freeze on this one because people kept telling me, hey, Fringe, we bought. Oh, no, first I've got this announcement. It's Soda and Minnie's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. A lot of people over the summer said, Fringe, you got some wonderful shirts on your store.
Mm-hmm.
I bought your shirts. I want to be a human billboard. I want to walk around. But I can't wear that same shirt every single day.
I want one.
I can't wear it every single day, Fringe. I need something else. Well, we got you. We got a new one on the store. Alberta can do better. This is going to be the slogan of the referendum moving forward. I love
the faded look of this.
It's the faded patriotic look that we've got.
Yeah.
The Alberta can do better with the Alberta Shield. On the back, the 10 reasons Alberta would benefit from leaving Canada.
Which has been an awesome conversation starter for these.
There you go, folks. Brand new merch in the store. Again, just like always, we're donating every penny of profits to the TPAs.
So if we hit 1,000 likes midstream, we'll give away one of these.
1,000 likes by the 40-minute mark, we'll give away one of these brand new shirts. We'll give away one of these brand new shirts. It's buffering
Somebody
again.
is telling lies.
YouTube is mad. Man, they're coming at us with a vengeance.
Do you see the super chat? Read the super chat.
You know what? We tried making it gold and black, but it didn't look as good as the black and white. The black and white looked a little bit more patriotic. I thought this one stood out a little bit better. And honestly, the white on the back, it really stands out sharp. It's really good. So again, we're not taking a dime of profits from these. They're all going to third parties. I think it's being attacked as well.
Shocking.
I think it's being attacked as well. So head to the store if you can, folks. Pick up your brand new shirts. Okay. You're going to want to pick those up. I'll put a link in the chat because it's buffering. Let's put the link in the chat. There it is, folks. Unacceptable/fringe.myspreadshop.ca. Go over and pick up your brand new shirts. It supports the channel. It gets you something nice. And it supports TPAs.
Absolutely.
Local TPAs.
Yep.
So those are available now. So go and pick those up in the store. Again, we appreciate all. And then you got something to switch out of when you're wearing your other 10 Reasons shirts. I like black and gold too. Well, I'll tell you what, if we see a lot of sales of this shirt, I'll make a black and gold for everybody. We'll do a black and gold as well. We'll do both.
I mean, all of it goes to a good cause. So
is there a way to buy shirts as gifts in the store for giveaways? Well, so what happens is that, and some viewers got mad at me this week, because when we do our giveaways, I place my orders as the account holder. I pay slightly less than what the stores do. It basically just saves me on the shipping. It's not really a huge savings. They basically just cut out my commission and they put my orders to the bottom of the pile. So when a lot of people order shirts, the giveaways don't exactly take priority. So sometimes it takes about a week to get them shipped out. However, we got everybody's orders cleared up. I'm glad we got everybody's orders cleared up. Yeah, there's no way to really do that or say it's through a third party. A lot of people always ask when I go to events, do you have shirts for sale? No, because then I'd have overhead. I'd have to buy like $2,000 worth of shirts, and you never know what size people are. So you might end up with a whole bunch of like mediums or something like that you never sell. And then what do you do with them? So it's only, everybody likes the black and gold. I'll tell you what, by Monday, I'll have the black and gold out. How's that? We'll get the black and gold out by Monday.
I do love the faded look. It looks really good.
The faded look looks really good. And I know you guys can only see so much on the screen, but
it looks good.
It's a good one. It's a gooder. Raptor guy with the $5. I call this referendum the Bruno Cabalco referendum, a referendum away from a referendum away. Raptors fans will remember 2 years away from 2 years away. Well, fair enough.
You did miss a few of those as well.
Did I miss a few of those?
Yeah.
Did we miss a few people?
Or just one, I guess.
Mrs. Fringe is pregnant. Congratulations. Nobody's pregnant. What are you
Nobody's pregnant.
Mrs. Fringe can't be pregnant. We took care of that problem when we had our third kid. There's not physically possible. Not physically possible.
That's what I told the doctor yesterday. If it happens, we're in trouble.
You just kicked the camera.
I did.
You need to go fix that. The camera's off. Everything goes wrong when we're going live, folks. Let's get off the roll call. Let's get off.
Okay.
No, you didn't. You screwed it all up. This is.
No, we're doing it
I
live.
can't
It's
get
fine.
good. I can't get good help around here.
Fire
So
Miss
now we're
Fringe.
freezing. Now you're kicking the camera. Let's just get on to the memes, shall we? We've already been walking one for the last few days. Let's get on to the memes. Let's go. Big shout out to Steve Carney for putting this one on the internet. Prison is perfect for liberals. Everyone is equal. Free food and housing, no guns, universal health care, and same-sex relationships. I think that's pretty fair.
I would love to know what number 6 is.
Yeah,
I know there's more to
it
this.
got cut off, and maybe for good reason.
I'm dying to see what it
maybe
is.
I got a little crazier. But prison is perfect for liberals.
Oh, it is.
I think they should get prison. And
You
liberals.
didn't hear about prison?
Oh, you'd love jail. Here's why waste money on lawnmowers when you can just use vegans.
Oh,
I agree. I think this is the next path forward. I think this is how we start telling the left that we've had enough. We're not doing it anymore. We're not going to do it no more. We're done. You guys remember Seinfeld? It was such a good show. Such a great show. Let's throw in this clip of Seinfeld for you guys.
I love this one.
It's new Seinfeld. They're bringing it back.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back for modern times.
Feel like I have to dump her, George. She has a huge Palestine flag hanging in her bedroom, but I am hesitant because she is hot and definitely on the younger side.
Look on the bright side, Jerry. At least she's passionate about boundaries.
Mamdani has completely ruined this city, George. Palestine doesn't exist. Look at them, unemployed and misinformed.
Well, at least they're getting some fresh air, Jer.
The slogan of New York used to be so simple. You step into traffic, it's, hey, I'm walking here. Suddenly now you cross the street and it's Allahu Akbar. I mean, Mayor Mamdani, what is going on? We went from jaywalking to holy war overnight. Is there anything you can do to stop Mamdani?
Oh, come on, Jerry. Embrace the little guy. He's harmless. Look at those chubby cheeks. How can you stay mad at that smile?
So Mayor Mamdani says he's giving us free buses. Free buses. Have you been on a New York bus lately? It's not public transit. It's a mobile hostage situation. Who wants a free hostage situation? Mayor Mamdani is a complete failure, and his followers are getting so radical.
Tell me about it. I can't even eat a pretzel without a protest breaking out. Don't blame me. I voted for Sliwa.
That's horrible, Kramer.
It was horrible. No, somebody said, I can't believe it's coming back. No, it's a joke.
It's not. It would be
It's
so
AI.
perfect if it was
It's
like
AI.
this. AI does wonders. It really fooled me.
AI is making unbelievable
Until you
advancements.
saw Kramer's face and it
Until
wasn't
you
even
saw
him.
Kramer, and then it's like, okay. And if you thought that, was real, let's just say they're also remaking Pulp Fiction. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at them remaking Pulp Fiction. Here we go.
What the f*** did you do with that virus? I plead the fifth. What? I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Ain't no answer I ever heard of. Do they speak English? And I plead the fifth? I plead the fifth. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? What? Do you speak it? Yes. Good. Now describe to me exactly what you did with that lab in Wuhan. Tell me about the gain of function. Tell me about the funding. Tell me about the cover-up. I plead the fifth. Does this look like a fucking science experiment to you? I plead the fifth. Say I plead the fifth again. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say I plead the fifth one more goddamn time. Do I look like a bitch to you? No. Then why the fuck did you treat the American people like one? Please, just tell me what you want. You change the story every 6 months. And now you want to plead the fifth, like that magically washes the blood off your hands. I have the right to. You had the right to tell the fucking truth. You didn't. Now I'm here with this can of Lysol because your little science turned the whole country into a Petri dish, and I'm about to disinfect the last of the bullshit right out of your mouth.
That would be an awesome movie.
I kind of want to see it.
I would watch that movie.
I love it.
Throw one in the chat if you'd watch that movie. I think everybody wants to see that movie. What would you call plea fiction?
There you go.
Pulp Fifth? I don't know. They'd call it something along those lines.
Goof fiction.
Javelin Blue with a $2 super starting rumor. Sorry, Mrs. Fringe. Oh, there you go. I up my elbows, up yours. Says Alberta Gamer, $2 super. Well, there you go. Badass Custom Coatings, the $20 small super chat.
You.
I bought you a big old cup of coffee. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much.
much.
So generous, you guys. Raptor guy with a $5. Fauci talks like Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle in that clip. I'm pretty sure he's going to be talking a little funny moving forward because, look, a lot of people are talking about Congress holding him in contempt, saying Fauci might be going to jail. He's not going to jail. He's not going to jail. At least not like a toss the salad jail.
No, he'll be going in a play tennis jail.
He'll be going to Club Fed. You know how they do it in jail. Speaking of Fauci, here's one for you. Who had the deadliest jab?
Oh,
I would have said Tyson, but
I beg to differ.
Little up for debate. Got to thank Viva for that one. Viva,
that's a good one.
Viva posted that one online. I thought that one was great. This one I'll have to actually hang on. I'll have to mute the audio right off the beginning because they play some
Copyright
licensed
music.
copyright
Yeah.
music. But it's essentially an Amish wagon. And I'll let you see what's going on. But the comments, guys, they go through after. Oh boy, buckle up. Buckle up. So there's if this wagon's rocking, don't come a knocking. Here we go. Hang on.
The thing is, they're never really gonna see this video. Man, they gotta stop horsing around and they're partying like it's 1699. The scene in Cinderella they never show. You can feel the non-electricity in there. Goodness, I'm arriving. Is the carriage be a rockin'? Come on.
Okay, so a lot of people were saying they couldn't see the comments. So let's go with the first one. The cool thing is they're never going to see this video. Then it says, man, they got to stop horsing around in there. They're partying like it's 1699. Caught me plowing Martha in there.
My gosh.
What's the next one? The scene in Cinderella they never showed. You can feel the non-electricity.
The horse isn't getting paid
The
enough.
horse isn't getting paid enough. I mean, this lady was laughing way too hard to get through it. Then it says,
Goodness.
if the carriage be a rockin', don't
arriving.
come knocking. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. It reminded me of Amish Paradise. I saw that in the chat. Little bit. Reminds me a little bit of Amish Paradise. Speaking of partying like it's 1699, here's one for you. I don't want to party like it's 1999. I want to go grocery shopping like it's 1999.
Oh, could you imagine?
Wouldn't that, well, I mean, look, you can't win them all.
No.
Everyone's a critic. I don't want to party like it's 1999. I want to go grocery shopping like it's 1999. I'm down. I'm in. I don't even know if that's necessarily a meme. It's
It's the truth.
It's kind of the truth. I was going to say that's it for memes, but you know what? We're going to jump straight into the content. That's actually not it for memes, technically. If you guys have been following what's happening with USMCA, what's happening with the United States, Carney just caved and bent over. He just bent over wholly.
He got on his knees.
He got on his knees and smiled like a donut. Here's liberals completely caved to the U.S. during negotiations. Canada wants, here we go. Carney, the master negotiator. Carney wants no 50% tariffs on August 19th, sectoral tariff relief on steel and aluminum, public announcement for USMCA review talks to start. Canada's offering, here we go. Canada's offering changes to dairy quotas, to end provincial booze bans, remove retaliatory auto tariffs, and cooperate on defense, energy, and critical minerals. Carney went from elbows up to down on the knees. Guys, he just handed over the whole bag because
But he was the only one that could ever talk to Trump, right? Like, wasn't that his whole slogan?
I just there it is. I don't believe one word.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, they're begging. See, this is again where I've spoken before about the difference between a banker and a businessman. So you're going to see Carney going, well, we want to give. So it sounds like Mr. Garrison, not Mr. Garrison.
Yeah, you do.
Mr. Mackey.
Yeah.
We want to have no tariffs, okay? Tariffs are bad, okay? You give us tariffs, you're bad. And Donald Trump sitting there going, look, I've already seen your cards. I know you got nothing to offer, okay? You know what would be wonderful? You guys would do so better as a 51st state, wouldn't you? I just get rid of that artificial line they drew. What they did it a long time ago. Artificial line, wah, right across the map like that. Just wah. They just drew that artificial line. Wouldn't it be wonderful if they just made it a 51st state? I think it'd be wonderful. I think it'd be wonderful. I think it would be one of the greatest things. They could have their golden dome. They could have all the protection within the United States. Canada's toast.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute toast. I just, please stop Carney now. Look, I'm going to step on him like a little bug. I'm going to put him out of his misery.
It's great negotiating
What
skills.
was it? Trump said the other day that they're evil or something when dealing with Canada. But then he said it's not the people, the government, their leadership. Terrible.
Yeah.
Jenny coming in with a $5. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I love it. Enjoy the channel from GTA. I love it. Thank you so much. Michael Drader with the $2 plead fiction as an entry in the 2026 Fringe Fest.
Yes.
Done. I plead the fifth. Dawes of the $2 way to make a horse feel like a third wheel. Hey, there, that's better than the shit meme everybody was talking about. Raptor Guy, $5 super. Foreigner was was good last week. Lou Graham came out of retirement for one song, Hot Blooded. Next week I have Rush, Deep Purple, and John Fogerty.
Awesome.
All that matters is Rush.
Yeah.
It's Rush or nothing. Rush is awesome. John with a $5 super chat. I never get memberships on YouTube, but I will for you guys. I can't stand authoritarianism.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Steve Jensen with a $20 super. Your royal YouTube kingship of the land of Fringe. Thy project is finished, fully rendered. I may do some tweaking. I think you'll love it. Did you email it to me? Should we have a debut on stream? Steve, did you email it to me? Please put it in the chat. Vince McMahon voice. Carney, you're fired. I can't do it really good.
Horrible.
Steve Jensen, you've never seen Vince McMahon do the "You're Fired," so
No,
you don't even know.
I haven't.
You don't even know. Steve
is
Jensen,
cringy.
can you pipe up in the chat? Did you email me?
Probably already did.
Did you email me the video? Where's Steve?
We go quiet.
Where's Steve in the chat? We're doing it live.
Everybody.
Steve's been working on a video for us, folks, and it's gonna be one of the best videos you've ever seen. I got a feeling it's gonna look wonderful. It's gonna look wonderful. Where's Steve Jensen in the chat? Steve, you're always so vocal. No, it's not uploaded yet.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll wait. Next week.
So I have some bad news talking about next week. You guys are probably gonna have to
right.
wait till like Wednesday because I'm not gonna be here Monday. Matt and Mike will be doing the live stream on Monday. I'm off to a funeral. We had a loss in our family this week, so I will not be here Monday. But please come out and support the show on Monday.
Definitely.
Watch Matt and Mike. They're going to have good stuff to talk about. It's going to be a wonderful show. I've been a little testy this week, and I think that was part of it. It's I got to apologize to the audience because I got a little rambunctious on Wednesday's stream. And it's just a lot of things happened this week. I almost sounded like Trump. A lot of things happened this week. Okay, a lot of things.
You do let it slip sometimes.
I think I'll just have to talk like this forever. Okay,
No.
we'll just do it like this all the time.
I don't think that will
I'll call my father and be like, Dad, listen, I got some deals for you. Okay, we're gonna talk a little bit about this. Okay, I'll come to Calgary and visit, but you need to build a wall around your house. Okay, and I only want to come in if I can do it legally. Okay, let's
Thank you for all the well wishes. That is wonderful.
Will Lee be there on Monday? Time will tell.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We'll see.
I've never seen Mike.
May do a showing.
I've never seen Mike and Lee in the room at the same time. Oh, there was a video I had to show.
I mean, we did see them at the same time. In a news article.
In a news article,
Yeah.
yes, but not in the same
room. No.
Not in the same room. Feisty Fry, being a member for 6 months in anger, police told woman not to use LinkedIn. Is that true?
Really?
I haven't heard
No.
about that. I'll take a look into it. Mr.
I
Biggs.
use LinkedIn.
1999. Remember when 7-Eleven had the double gulp? Draft beer was $1 a glass and steak dinners were $10. McDonald's cheeseburgers were 69 cents on Sundays. Mr. Biggs remembers. I don't know where you were getting $10 steak dinners. I think they were somewhere around like $20 or something. Whenever, maybe it was just Calgary. It was around $20. But even then, that was like, oh my God, $20.
I remember when cigarettes were like $5
a pack.
Yeah.
That's dating ourselves, isn't it?
That's when I started.
Let me look up Mike's. So there it is. There it is. No, don't start singing already. Don't.
Spoiling it already.
We got to talk about this song that came out. Alberta Man Saga. I met these guys at the Whistle Stop. They're great. After seeing our live stream on Wednesday, they made this song, and you'll never guess who makes an appearance in it. Let's take a look.
That isn't a campaign, a bus that just happens to roll, signs that just happen to tell you which choice they like at the poll. Tommy chased through the dust behind it. Lee never slowed down at all. It's the campaign.
There we go. Good old Lee.
Oh my
Lee and the
word.
Fringe taking the Forever Canadian bus. It was. You gotta laugh sometimes.
Oh my
You
word,
gotta have
that
a
is
laugh
hilarious.
sometimes. Good old. You know what? I still can't stop giggling whenever I think about Mike getting on Tommy's bus and
Your
saying,
daughter keeps talking. What was up with Dad that day? 'Cause
there's
you were
Alberta Man
screaming
Saga in the
car.
chat. There they are. Go. They've got the full song on their site. Go and check it out. Over on YouTube. It's
That was a great video.
I gotta be honest, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. They threw Fringe in because they sent me the original video. It's a couple minutes long, and they said, "What do you think?" I said, "It's awesome. Put the Fringe in your video next time." And they did this one up nice and
They
quick.
set you up with Lee.
They set me up with Lee nice and quick. I got to shout out to Alberta Man Saga for that one. They do a lot of different Alberta themed AI music, and it's great.
Really good job.
They do a good job. Go check them out. Show them some support. Speaking of support, we have to talk about Sunday at the Edmonton Speedway. No, I'm joking. Slow roll. Albertan and many others have organized a slow roll. It's time for the big one. Edmonton is hosting a province-wide celebration of life, slow roll and flag wave in honor of Sharon Anderson, remembered by participants as a freedom fighter for Alberta independence, recently passed away. Albertans are coming from across the province to celebrate Sharon's life, reconnect with friends, and continue rallying together for Alberta's future. So here's a slow roll convoy going out Sunday, August 9th. Meet at 1 p.m. at 266th Street and 114th Ave in Atchison. Come early to visit and connect with fellow participants. A bagpiper will lead the convoy as it departs towards the flag wave location at the White Mud Drive and 111th Street northbound overpass. Flag wavers will be there. Meet there at 2 p.m. at White Mud Drive and 111th Street northbound overpass. Help welcome the convoy and show support as we gather together in honor of Sharon. 4:15 p.m. celebration of life, balloon release in Sharon's honor, accompanied by a live bagpiper at the White Mud and 111th Street northbound overpass. Departing 4:25 and proceed to Malmo Community Hall at 11525 48th Avenue Northwest. Again, you guys can always go back after the stream, check this out if you want to write down these directions or addresses. They're having a celebration and potluck at 5:15 p.m. Join us for an evening of fellowship, food, music, and remembrance. Hot dogs and burgers will be provided. Everyone is invited to bring a favorite dish to share and help make the potluck special. Suggested items include salads, chips, cheese, pickles, desserts, snacks, and finger foods, beverages, your favorite homemade dish. Please consider bringing a lawn chair as attendance may exceed available seating indoors. Enjoy live music, open mic, and a wonderful opportunity to spend time with an amazing community. Closing an optional prayer gathering. This is an in-person event that'll begin to wind down at approximately 6:30 p.m. So here's the poster here. I know it's not very large for the event, but for anybody leaving Calgary, thank you to Steve, Carney for posting this. Slow roll for Edmonton, August 9th. We leave at 9 a.m. Be early. Show your support for option 2. Meet at Harvest Hills Link at 96th Avenue Southeast. Slow roll, flag wave, barbecue, and potluck. They're driving up from Calgary all the way into Edmonton. It's going to be a big one this time, folks. Pretty sure the Fringe is going to be there. And I'm looking forward to that. There's Steve with a $5. Thank you, Steve. We meet at Harvest Hills Link at 96th Avenue Northeast Calgary at 8 a.m. Leave Calgary at 9 a.m.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. For anybody needing that information, again, please go back after the stream, pause the screen, get your information. And if you can be there, this is the time. This is the one to be there for. I think this is the one to be there for. They put a lot of effort into this.
And make Alberta cookies.
Big thank you to Al Burton as well as others for putting this together.
Yes.
It means a lot.
It's a lot of work to put into these. It's awesome for everybody to show up. It's great.
It's great. Carol, becoming a member for 22 months. I remember when cigarettes were 50 cents a pack. Well, there you go. Now you're dating yourself. Dawes with a $5 super. French and Tommy playing Bad Boys while they're rolling around in the Forever Canada RV. Listen, you got to disinfect yourself after you get out of there. At least galvanize your clothes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gerald coming in with a $2.79. Thank you so much. Lee, $2 super chat. How about gas at $49.9 a liter?
I remember those days.
You know what? That's what the cost of fuel was in 1996.
I remember driving around.
When I got my driver's license. I remember the first time I filled up. And it was 50. It was either 49 or 52 cents a liter, somewhere around there. And I thought, holy crap, this is expensive. But again, I was 17 years old.
Just driving around just for the sake of driving around. Like we used to chase random people to see how long.
Well, that used to be the Friday night. Everybody would chip in $5 for gas, and we could drive around all night and have fun. Throw eggs at people. You know, high school stuff. It was fun.
I didn't do the eggs. I was in.
I saved a life at work last week.
Good for you. That is awesome.
Did you stop talking to them? No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, people can't handle my humor. I get yelled at all week long. I get yelled at all the time. People,
you are a special kind of special.
They don't like me very much. They can't understand what I got my humor. Speaking of getting yelled at, it was funny to watch Mike infiltrate Forever Canada.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It was really funny to see what was going down. People said, could you imagine what happens if we hit the other side of that and we start seeing it within the independent side of things? Well. Oh, there's Phoebe. Boo. See, everyone's a critic. Everyone's a critic. It's buffering every few seconds. I'm sorry. Like it's smooth on my end, and it's telling
we're not
me
having any issues.
It's telling me the connection's more than strong. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry, folks. Good old YouTube just putting the boots to us. It's special with a capital R. Thank you very much. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm kind of retarded. It's there's Gerald. Another $7. We need to fix those woke towns. Send in The Witcher. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the super. I'm not buffering. I'm good there.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Is that the song?
That's the same. Yeah. You've never played the games.
No, but I heard the song.
You just watched the show because of Henry Cavill.
Yeah. I'm not going to deny it. Actually, It was a good show.
Let's talk about leave the live stream and come right back. I did and have no problems now.
Oh, okay.
Dawes, thank you for the $5.
So it's not us.
Let's talk about what happened within the independence movement. Because here's the thing. Mike did it properly. Mike went and got an outfit. He joined in. He played the part. He trolled Thomas, and he shit in his cereal.
Didn't do that.
I got to admit, it was wonderful. I loved watching Mike get on that bus.
It was hilarious. He did it very respectfully.
I loved watching him say the eagle has landed, and then sitting in that bus while
in the driver's
Tommy
seat.
came in and was all in the buddy. It was funny.
He even got in the newspaper.
It wasn't funny for Jason Levine, however.
No?
There may be some bad faith actors attempting to infiltrate Alberta independence events. Uh-oh, they're getting desperate, folks. They're getting desperate. Last night at our Edmonton event, I threw 2 people out.
Wow.
I've hosted dozens of events attended by thousands of people and personally spoken with hundreds of attendees. Not once have I ever thrown someone out of an event until yesterday. Not once. This is roughly how the conversation went. The woman said, "What's your name and who are you?" Says, "I'm Jason Levine, host and producer of this event." A man says, "I can't help but notice there are only Caucasians here."
Wow.
Jason Levine says, "Oh, really? It's odd that you're noticing race." The man says, "Of course, race is part of politics." Jason said, "Not here, it isn't. There's only one side making race an issue in this conversation, and it's you. Why do you care?" The man answers, "Because I would have thought immigrants would be part of the independence conversation." Jason Levine says, "There are several immigrants here." And the man replies, "I know we're all immigrants, but I mean new immigrants."
Oh.
So he's talking about newcomers. He's talking about sand people. Those chairs could have been filled by sand people. Instead, they were filled by regular Canadians, Albertans even. Here you've got Jason Levine replying, "There's several first-generation immigrants here. My wife, my friend Dr. Hodgkinson, the gentleman over there." The man says, "No, I mean,
He doesn't want to say it.
Those people. Sand people." He's talking about sand people. Those seats could have been filled by sand people. Here you've got Jason Levine saying, "Are you saying immigrants must be people of color?" There you go again, making it about race. Immigrants and Canadians come in every color. The man says, "You sound offended." Jason Levine says, "I am. You're here at an event about Alberta's future, and for some reason, you're all focused on race. You're the one making racial assumptions." Then the woman jumped in. The woman says, "So you aren't a conservative?"
Oh, Lord.
And Jason said, "Yes, I am." The woman says, "But you aren't a racist?"
Oh.
Jason says, "What? Why would you come here believing conservatives are racists?" The woman says, "I came here to hear what Maxime Bernier says. Maybe we don't belong here." Jason said, "Agreed. There's no room for racism here. Please leave."
Yes.
Afterward, they went outside and told my volunteers almost the complete opposite story, claiming that I had thrown them out because I was racist. They were both well-dressed Caucasians, now insisting that they were somehow victims of my ignorance and intolerance. It wasn't until later, when I was telling others what happened, that someone raised a possibility I hadn't considered. Were they trying to provoke me into saying something they could record and report as a hate-motivated incident to the Edmonton Police Service?
Wow.
The Hurt Feelings Department,
We
folks.
need to have those little pink papers, the hurt feelings reports.
When going to events, you must be leery of sand people and recordings in order to get you reported for hurt
They
feelings.
were pushing hard. What? So because you're a conservative, you have to automatically be racist?
That's your father's lightsaber. Fought in the immigrant wars. Killed many younglings. They caught my attention because this happened in Edmonton, where EPS now has a program specifically encouraging people to report not only hate crimes, but also non-criminal hate-motivated incidents. EPS says those reports are reviewed by hate crimes investigators. I want to be very clear. Don't use those words ever again, Jason. You sound like liberal. I want to be very clear. I have no evidence that this was their intention, and I am not claiming that it was. But after reflecting on the interaction, I simply can't dismiss the possibility either.
Absolutely.
They started by making sure I identified myself by name and established that I was the person responsible for the event. Then they immediately steered the conversation into race, not policy, not economics, not Alberta independence, race. And every time I explained that immigrants and Albertans come in every color, the conversation was steered back towards racial identity. Maybe they were simply two people in a very strange fixation on race. Maybe they genuinely misunderstood that this movement is about, or maybe they were trying to manufacture a confrontation. I don't know. But organizers, speakers, and volunteers at independence events should be aware of the possibility of people attending events looking for confrontation, selectively recorded statements, or comments they can later portray completely differently from how the conversation actually occurred. Do not take the bait. My position is incredibly simple. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where or your parents were born. If Alberta is your home and you want to have a serious conversation about its future, you belong in that conversation. So the hurt feelings department was on full force.
How are you supposed to, in the world of everybody is offended, how are you supposed to weed through these hurt feelings cards?
You must be leery of Sen people.
I mean, they looked at me wrong. I'm offended.
Be careful. They poop on the beaches. They throw their garbage everywhere. I'm having too much fun with it. It is crazy. It is crazy. Let me clear these supers and we'll talk about it a little bit. David Warner, $5 super. They would have been better if Mike had Pink Panther music in the background. Oh, you know what? I'll re-edit that video. I'll edit that video and but I can't play it because we'll get flagged. We'll get flagged.
You can post it.
Use your imagination.
You can do it and post it.
I can post it on X.
Yes.
If you follow me on X, I'll post it on X. Lee Benoit with a $5 super. Not buffering here in Black Falls, but I have Starlink.
Awesome.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Dawes, $2 super chat. Over 900 people and only 700 likes. Get them up, guys.
Yeah, let's go.
It's 46 minutes. And did we get... I don't think we got 1,000 likes. I don't think we got them because there's only 931 in the stream. Mr. Maxdog, $5 super. Thank you so much. Steve Jensen, $10 super. I uploaded it private on YouTube. I'm sending the link via email now. Let me know if I can make it public at some point. How, guys,
sneak peek.
Let's
do it.
How do we?
Yeah, we do.
Do we have ourselves a preview?
Don't do that,
guys.
No.
I gotta tell you.
No.
I got a fever. How?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
How? More cowbell. Do you guys listen? Do you want to see this project? Do we do it live?
I think we should.
I think we should do it live. We'll have to judge Steve's work. We'll have to see if it's as epic as I thought it was going to be. And we'll have to look at this. You got to keep in mind what I wanted to do. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying yes. Do we redeem?
Oh, let's redeem.
Do we redeem, folks?
Are you allowed?
You guys want to redeem?
Why you no bring the gun to me and then I give you $25 gift card to Tim Horton?
Do not redeem it! Do not redeem it! Do not redeem it! Why you redeem it?
Oh, everybody wants to redeem it. I wasn't supposed to play that clip because the Edmonton police might show up here. They might show up with a hurt feelings report.
Get offended.
I don't really care because YouTube's giving me the shaft, so we'll just do what we're doing.
Feelings are hurt.
Feelings are hurt. So I want everybody to know what I asked Steve to do. I asked Steve to make me a music video. I have produced what I want to be the anthem for this referendum. And I think, oh God, I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to love the way it sounds. I guarantee it. You're going to love the song.
Did you pick the version I liked?
I hope the video turns out. Yep. I hope the video turns out as well as the song did. Again, no judgment on Steve because this was, Steve's done some AI stuff and I went to him and said, look, I don't know a thing about AI. I don't know how to make these videos.
He offered to do this in his own free will.
So I said, Steve, can you make a music video kind of like the what was the first Sovereign Steel?
Yes.
That Full Metal Patriot brought out. We had that on the channel. We talked to Full Metal Patriot. He does some awesome stuff. But I wanted to make a anthem for the referendum. So let's bring it on. Let's bring it in. I'll remove my camera from the screen and we'll just watch the premiere. Here's the premiere on stream of our new anthem for the referendum. We call it For Alberta. Here we go. Take a look.
Suit up! Lock and load! Into the fire! Into the flame! We grab our flags and stake our claim! Alberta calls! It's time to go! From the Rockies to the prairies where the oil runs deep, we built this land while Ottawa sleeps. Rig hands breaking backs in the Alberta cold, sending billions east while our future's sold. No more begging for pipelines, no more equalization chains. The West is rising, breaking free again. For Alberta, we stand and fight tonight. For Alberta, we claim our sovereignty. Rise and the dust falls down. We plant our flag on independent ground. For Alberta, for Alberta. They send our wealth to distant halls, call it fair share. While we freeze and pay the price, it's more than we can bear. Farmers, roughnecks, family strong and true. This province runs on me and you. No more kneeling to tyrants in their ivory tower. Alberta's ours. Feel the power. For Alberta, we stand and fight tonight. For Alberta, we claim our sovereign right. When tyrants rise and the dust falls down, we plant our flag on independent ground. For Alberta, for Alberta. Suit up, lock and load. The referendum's calling from the Badlands to the oil fields. Hear the freedom falling, no surrender, no retreat. Independence in our veins. Alberta strong, break the chains. We dive into the fight. For Alberta, we hold the line tonight. When tyrants rise and the dust falls down, we plant our flag on sovereign ground. For Alberta, for Alberta, Alberta free.
Awesome.
Wow. So Steve, again, for a first AI project,
You
not
did an
bad.
amazing job.
Not bad.
Love it.
I see mixed in there.
Yes, few.
People are, look, we wanted something energetic. We wanted
I
something
saw someone say
energetic.
it was a good workout song. Definitely.
It's there's a troll. Let them troll.
Let
Are there
them
trolls?
seethe.
Of course there's trolls. The hate watchers are in here. I'm sure other channels will have this out. Look at what Fringe did. Look at what he did. I love it. Keep it coming.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Enjoy it. I don't care.
Thank you so much, Steve. That is
Steve,
wicked.
you did a great job. The trolls are in?
Always.
The trolls are in?
Ready? Are you ready? Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're not worried about it. We don't care. We don't care. It's one of those things. Yeah, the video will get some tweaking. We'll get some tweaking in the video.
though.
Again, Steve,
It's not easy to do.
Steve said it himself. He spent about $500 in AI to make what he did. It was a first project for him. I thought he did a fantastic job. I've shown that song to a lot of people over the last few weeks while we've been waiting for Steve to do this. And Steve, a lot of people were saying that they like it. They like the song, but they said, you need something to go with it. Steve did a good job. I thought Steve did a good job. It needs a little tweaking, but
So your face went sideways at one point.
my face went sideways, and there's some things that we can fix.
You know, with
but there's
AI.
things we'll work on it. We'll work on
it's
it with
awesome.
Steve,
It's
and
really
we'll get it to front of the line. But he did an amazing job. I'm very very humbled that Steve did that. Thank you, Steve, for doing that. I really, really appreciate it. I will upload the song to YouTube Music. And that way people can download it. They can put it on their playlists if they want to. I thought it was great. You know what it was? I listened to Sovereign Steel and I thought, you know what? I want something like Full Metal Patriot. I want something like his FAFO song. And this is what it turned out for us. So I thought it turned out good. And we'll just leave it there. Critics be critics. Brad Wilcox with the $2. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's go, Alberta. Appreciate the super. John Holtz with the $10 super. I'm wondering what you think of Charlie Kirk, specifically about Christianity and politics. As an American, I believe the founding fathers and all of us who follow made a covenant with God. Look, I think that, I am a Christian faith man, and I believe that my father always told me there's 3 arguments in life you're never going to win: religion, politics, and everything else.
And you chose.
I already chose one of them for YouTube. I agree with your statement, but I also agree to be tolerant of other people's religions at the same time. That if they say this is what I practice, I believe I'm one of those people that believes there's multiple religions for a reason. And it's a faith-based system. So I will accept those who don't see the world the way I see it. But I don't bring too much religion into streams because, well, I cuss like a sailor sometimes. And I also am tolerant of what other people want. And some people don't want that in their streams. So I kind of keep it out. I agree with you, John. I appreciate the super chat. It's hard to dance around those kind of questions because you don't want to offend, but I also believe in my morals. So there you go. Steve Jensen, $5. Yeah, that's about $500 worth of AI, my donation to the cause. Steve, thank you for what you did. I love it. Thank you so much. James with a $5 super. I made Alberta attempts and choose your own adventure book. I'll send it free if you want to hear it. Oh, I'd love
that.
I'd love to see it. Send me an email, unacceptablefringeyt@gmail.com. Look at Black Swan Revelations with a $70 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Look at another one from them for $70, first timer from Cochrane, Alberta. Well, welcome to the Fringe. Thank you so much. Very generous.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I love Cochrane.
Wait, look, I love Cochrane. I don't know if you met my friend Lee.
He was in Cochrane recently.
My friend Lee was hanging around Cochrane recently. He hung out with Forever Canada. He went on the bus.
Yeah.
Good old Lee.
I can't believe he got behind the wheel. I think that is
Mike is a savage.
Oh,
Mike's been doing stuff like that. I'll talk about that in a second. Humble Hungarian, $5. We just handed out some Corey Morgan signs. Thanks to the Fringe saying live our super chat. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Then go to Cochrane and get more signs.
Yes.
It's
now you know where to go.
Look at Michael Drader. Trolls will go cry back to the Unity bus, which now reeks of the sanity of independence. Thanks to Lee.
It's been tainted.
We did a whole thing with Charlie Kirk when he was taken away from us. We covered a lot of that stuff on this channel. We went to the memorial and live streamed it in Calgary. I thought
he was an amazing
Charlie
man.
Kirk was a patriot. He was a loving father and a family man. I really loved watching his lectures at university. The Change My Mind debate style videos he used to do. Big fan of Charlie Kirk.
Brilliantly smart, and like he didn't come off smug, right? Like he knew how to say it very nicely.
There's smug, and then there's knowing your facts.
Yeah,
and
he was just knowledgeable.
And guys, don't get your minds in the gutter. Being a master debater, I think Charlie Kirk was a master. He was master of his domain.
Yes.
He knew how to debate. He knew how to debate. Raptor guy with the $5. If a referendum fails, I expect a Steve Dangle after Leaves loss level rant. I don't think it's going to fail. I
expect a big party when we
I don't think it's going to fail. You guys, look at this. Eric Moore gifting 10 unacceptable Fringe memberships.
Thank you so much.
Or Nick. I saw the @@ symbol and said Eric. Sorry, Nick, thank you. I appreciate it, Nick. I said it wrong. It's I'll tell you, I remember the day it happened because I was out with you. We were out getting groceries or something. And one of my close friends texted me and said, dude, you need to get home and get a video out. Something happened to Charlie Kirk. And I said, what? What do you mean? Like, what was he, like, knocked over or hit, something like that? Or, attacked at an event? Yeah, you could say that, he said. And then I thought, what? And I went straight to social media. The video of what happened was everywhere. And I wished I didn't see
The
it.
heartbreaking part was that his daughter ran to him because she was scared.
Yeah. It's that was a really sad day.
Yeah, I love that. Rage Against the Machine says he was changing hearts and minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it really is a shame.
Yep.
And it's sad that you know what's sad about it the most, folks, is that we've seen it, and I certainly don't want to draw comparisons.
No.
But we've seen similar behavior from the oh so tolerant left throughout the process of trying to get to this referendum. We've seen people having cigarettes put on their face, coffee thrown at them, no regard for people's safety.
No.
None.
Or even cigarettes put out on them. Like,
and this is the issue, is that whether it's Charlie Kirk or anybody else, if you don't agree with their politics, if you don't agree with their policies, move along. There are hate watching channels that put shit out about me all the, look what Fringe did. Look what Fringe said. Look what I don't care. Then don't watch me. Move along.
Because we don't watch you.
But but just like, look, keep them coming. Keep it coming. I can take it. While you keep whining on the internet, I'm doing my thing, but I don't care. The fact of the matter is you don't go and attack people because you don't agree with them. You don't have the right to remove people from the earth because you disagree with their points, their speaking points.
Walk along.
You
move away.
cannot be a complete sack of shit just because you disagree with somebody. And we've seen that. We've watched body cam videos on this channel. We've watched all kinds of stuff on this channel that shows you today's society is just adult daycare from cops.
Yes. Well, I would hate to be a police officer in this day, in this day and age.
Do you guys remember when we showed the Rebel News video where the Rebel truck was parked out in Toronto, and the Asian man went over to the police and said, "I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Arrest them for a hate crime because of their billboard truck."
Police.
And you saw the cop like roll her eyes. She was like, "Oh."
She didn't want to. Yeah, she's saying to the other guy, "Are you going to handle this or am I?" Like, really?
She rolled her eyes and was like,
No
"Oh
patience.
shit, here we go again." And they hate their jobs.
So how do you think this new police line in Edmonton is being handled? Because you know that's not going to be any better.
Matt sent me a meme.
This flower looked at me wrong.
Matt sent me a meme today that doesn't say report hate, it says report retardation. And it makes the bus really long, and I said they're going to need a bigger bus. They're going to need a bigger bus. What's funny is the Edmonton police released a statement and said, just because we can't press charges doesn't mean it shouldn't be reported.
Really?
Why do you want reports? Are you building a database?
Yes.
Are you illegally taking our information? Like, what do you need? What do you need them to report it for then if they can't do anything about it? Because I'll tell you from my experience, I get death threats via email all the time. And I take them to the RCMP because we have to report
the
them.
police station here, they know who we are.
Oh, every time I walk in, hey, Derek, it's like, hey, guys.
Guess what?
Here's another stack for you. It's just, but we have to report them because if anything ever happens, like, the idiot that came to our door before.
Well, it's mostly we have children to protect.
We got to look out for our family. I can tell you now, I feel sorry for anybody who wants to do that again. However, when I go to the RCMP and give them those emails and say, here you go, here's everybody's information, I don't see them going to anybody's doors making arrests. And these are people who threaten to remove me from the earth. And all because I talk about my politics online.
I say hurtful things every day.
And nothing happens to these people.
To you. Are you
what are the Edmonton police going to do? Oh, somebody said Admiral Akbar to me. I'm offended. Hey, so what? Get out.
They can't. That's racist.
I forgot it's racism. I'd love it if they went and fought real crime. Don't you think the police wish they could go fight real crime? Like, this is one or two cops that higher up the ladder.
How do you decipher how low you are on the totem pole to answer these calls?
It's a couple of woke police at the top of the chain telling all the police to do this. I knew a cop in Calgary who lost his job during the pandemic because the sergeant came out, or the chief, whoever it was, the head guy, okay, at that precinct, comes out and says, you're going to go arrest these people, or you're going to fine them for this or that, or you're going to do whatever. And this cop said, I don't feel right about this.
No.
I'd prefer not to.
Yeah,
it's against the law what we're doing. We can't arrest people for going into somebody else's house. And he got reprimanded and then fired. He lost his job. A career police officer lost his job for saying, I'm not on board with breaking the law as a police officer just because you say so. And that's the society we live in.
And now it turns out that he was right.
I can jump, not me, but people feel they can go on rooftops and try to assassinate President Trump. It happened again this week.
How many assassinations has he had on his life
I think it was
now?
this
4?
week. Somebody was at his golf course this week.
Yeah.
They caught a guy with a gun this week at the golf course. You're not getting me, okay?
He is a lucky
You can try as many times as you like. You're not taking me out, okay? It's not happening. But regardless, these people think, well, I'm going to be the guy to do it because everybody hates this person. It doesn't give you the right.
Nobody's thanking you.
It doesn't give you the right. This idiot that did this thing to Charlie Kirk, and he texts his significant other, I'll say, because we're on the air, and says, oh, yeah, I did it.
And it was his dad who turned him in.
It was good that his father turned him in. I'd do this if it was my kids. I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, you screwed up. You're out of here. Go. Now you're going to reap what you sow. If you want to act like a friggin' monster, this is what happens.
That's exactly what he was. Yep.
It's if I was the person on the other end of that text when they said, yeah, I'm the one who did it, I'd say, I don't talk to me ever again. Well, didn't you hate this person? It doesn't give you the right.
No person deserves that.
And that's my argument when it comes to the treatment that we get on platforms, and it's nowhere near what Charlie Kirk ended up with. But these people that are like, look what this guy did, look what that person did. Oh, we're going to cause drama. We're going to talk about this. That. Move along. Move along. If you don't like what you're watching, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to sit in the chat. Nobody gives a shit when you throw your silly little troll comments out. I laugh at them after the stream, to be completely honest. I sit back and I giggle my ass off and say, what loser sits in a chat and thinks that people give a shit when they say something? Like they think they got you on a gotcha.
Yeah, you're not cool.
There's people all over Twitter. Hey, look what Fringe said about this. Isn't he stupid?
Look at my reply.
Look at my, I don't like your videos because they're clickbaity. Oh, okay, I didn't ask for your friggin' opinion. I don't care.
Thank you.
Look at the, thank you, I guess. You still watched it. Right? Like,
Thanks for the view.
I don't understand when we went from a society of we'll agree to disagree to now we all act like children. We all act like children. There's grown men on the internet that pull videos of other people and say, well, this is what this person said, and I don't like it, and I don't like this person, and I don't like that person. Oh, guess what they said here?
And if we hadn't had a viewer tell you, you never would have known.
I'm not talking about incidents. I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about in general. The people who are like, well, I don't like this person. Like people say about me all the time. Look at Fringe. Look how fat Fringe is. What are you, 12? What are you? You can't just move along.
You're a stupid head.
Oh, geez, I haven't heard that before. I haven't heard anything about my weight before.
Oh, no.
I can lose weight. You're still a piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's how that works. I don't know if you know that. This is why I find it funny, guys, and I keep telling people, keep coming back. Keep coming, please. Please. It only fuels me. You know, when these YouTubers call me out and they, oh, he's this, he's that, that just adds fuel to the fire. That's where I say, guys, I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Keep it coming, please. It just motivates me to be better than you. Please, please. And then I finish off with my personal favorite.
Get out! 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 Get out!
Yep, get out. I can't anymore. I can't with these lunatics. Let's get these supers done. Brad Wilcox, member for 13 months. There's no way in hell it will fail. We got this.
Yes.
I'll talk about it. We got a little off track, but we're going to talk about that. Al Burton, $100. Look at Al.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for all you do. Thinking of you. This is what you did for what you did for Mrs. Al. It wasn't $100. Hey, you guys do so much for this community.
Absolutely.
I'm just a guy behind a desk. You guys are driving all over the province. You guys are making things happen. So thank you for all you do. This is a team effort.
Fighting the good fight.
This is a team effort. I spoke with Jason Levine not too long ago, and he said, because I said, people mistake me when I say that's it, I quit. Or I'm getting what people, please don't quit.
Almost daily.
Please don't leave. But it's more like I quit like today. I quit this situation. I've said to myself since I was a teenager, I don't lose, I don't quit.
No.
If I get knocked down, I pick myself up and I move forward. I don't quit and I don't lose. But I was talking to Jason Levine and he said it randomly. He's just like, please don't ever leave. You have no idea how important you are to this movement. And I said, but I'm not. I had one of my viewers tell me the same thing today. Please don't. You're so important. It's like I'm just a guy giving you information. We're all important in this. I'm the same as the person who stands in the crowd and listens to what I say. We're all going to the ballot box on October 19th, and each one of our votes counts the same. We're all on the same team. We're all moving forward. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick the shit out of this referendum. We're going to make the Forever Canadians and all those people, the naysayers, always naysaying, we're going to tell them, you're done. We're sending a message to Ottawa and we're leaving. You're done. I'll get into it. Dawes with a $2. Charlie deserved better. Yes. Nilok, Charlie's the reason I went back to church.
I love that.
A lot of people did. A lot of people. Sean with a $5. There's a reason we have #1 independence leader for a reason.
Yes.
We have no independence leader for a reason. Oh, because targets.
No, one independence leader.
No, one independence leader. Okay. Either way, same thing. I don't think that's the reason. I think that a lot of people just don't. I've talked to many people that are seen as leaders, and they just have said, again, like I just said, we're all a part of this.
Absolutely.
We really just got to get over the finish line first.
And that's how it should be. Yeah, team effort.
You guys have seen the jokes on the channel when you say, Fringe, will you run? And I go, I have no interest. I don't want that kind of power.
You shouldn't have that power.
You don't want me to have that power. I'm very vengeful.
Yeah, you're a little petty.
Mark Carney would be like, we need to talk to you. I'll be like, no deals. No, it's not happening. Not on the table.
It would be so bad.
Don't you dare call me Mark Carney.
You'd probably send him poo in the mail or something like that. Like
I'd go to Ottawa. I'd be like, let's have a meeting. And I'd go to Ottawa and I'd shit on his desk and I'd leave.
You'd probably ding dong ditch him on a daily basis.
I'd poo on his doorstep.
Yeah.
Greg with a $2.79. What happened to Alberta Police Force idea? Good question. Just like Mark Carney, Danielle keeps saying, we're going to do this.
Still waiting.
We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And then it never comes.
Empty promises.
It never shows up.
Shocking.
And I've kind of had enough of that. Raptor guy with a $2. Ed Tanas and Mark Saplinski are two of the worst. Well, again, opinions. I don't like those guys very much, but I don't like them very much. But to each their own. Thank you to everybody for your generosity.
Yes,
tonight.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the referendum. Because there was a video put out. One of our viewers, where was it? I got to go into my bookmarks. One of our viewers was on the news talking to Tom Lukaszuk. I believe.
Those are your memes. Are they?
These are memes. Yeah. These are memes. I got to go to my bookmarks.
Somebody's paying attention.
Todd Schritter, one of my viewers, Todd Schritter, was talking with Thomas Lukaszuk. And he was talking about how he thought, look, we had 600,000 people vote in a referendum to end equalization payments. I think it's safe to say we have those votes.
Yeah.
What you have to see, Maple Kitty, campaign fatigue is hitting us all. Don't get fatigued. If I hear what you're saying, but do not get fatigued. Now's the time to rally. Now is the time to get your shit together and say, we're so close. Do not get fatigued. Don't you dare.
Do you see Phoebe's comment?
Where?
I'm petty. Up.
I'm petty. I want the $400 the government stole from my EI in 1997.
Me too.
Oh yeah, we'll get it for you. Do not get fatigued.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. Now is not the time. Listen, the key right now is we get through October and we got a few months to regroup. We got a few months to get our shit together.
We're coming to the end here.
This is what it's all been for. This is the whole bag of marbles.
And then we get to start over again.
If I hear one person say, I was going to go vote, but you know what? I just got so fatigued. I couldn't go to vote. I will slap them in Minecraft. I have to say that because we're live. Let's take a look at this. Because Todd Schritter, he's a regular on this channel. Here he was here, and he was talking about
Todd Schritter's right there.
Oh, there's Todd. There's Todd.
Hey.
Todd, you're wearing a really sharp shirt.
I love it.
I love it. Which, by the way, folks, we talked about our new shirts.
Yes.
Our new shirts, if you were late getting into the stream, the patriotic wood grain kind of worn look, Alberta can do better. This is the new logo for the referendum. on the backside, the top 10 reasons Alberta would benefit from leaving Canada. Be a human billboard. Now you've got a shirt to switch out.
Great
Again,
conversation starters. They are
all
awesome.
all proceeds are going towards third-party advertisers.
Absolutely.
That's how we, so if you're outside of Alberta, that's how you can donate.
I've heard such good things about these shirts. It's wonderful.
I know a lot of people love these shirts.
Yes.
Okay. But Todd was talking about in his interview, and I had it on the channel today, and YouTube swamped that video down to nothing, so we had to delete that as well. But Todd was talking about how, look, we had 60 or 600,000 people vote in a referendum to end equalization payments. I think it's safe to say that the majority of those people are going to be voting in the referendum. You'll notice, and it was part of the reason I wanted to bring it up. And I got lost in my thoughts, but let's go to Tommy. Let's go to Tommy talking to these people. You guys remember the crowd size we showed you in Cochrane? This is the crowd size that was here. There's a small crowd behind him. So we'll say for safety's sake, it's double the people that are in this shot. So what happened to the 400,000 people that Tommy had that signed his referendum? I can tell you that a portion of them were people on our side that were signing just to get a referendum. Make 10 Derek clones with AI and then 10 new channels? Oh, please no.
And all the proceeds. You are AI.
Does anyone know the turnaround on the Alberta pin jersey? I placed my order July 20th. I know they must have received a lot of orders. It was a pre-order. Yeah, it was a pre-order so that they could mass order. He will be emailing people and keeping them up to date. Everything's secure. Don't worry. It'll take a little bit of time.
He didn't take your money and run.
It's not quick turnaround.
No.
But you are getting them. Don't worry. When it comes to Lukaszuk, guys, don't get mad in the chat. Let's talk about a real statistic here. The flag is upside down. Al points it out here. Their Canadian flag. It must have fallen, I'm guessing, because there's no way they'd do that deliberately. When you look at the crowd, we're not going to say the B word, but it's senior people, senior citizens.
There is an age gap there, yeah.
There's a bit of an age gap. And what I'm wanting to talk about isn't the generation. I want to talk about the statistic, because I was talking about this in today's video before I got ruthlessly pulled down. The fact of the matter is, with these groups, what you're dealing with are people that Mark Carney's policies aren't affecting. These are people that aren't in the job market. They're not looking for a job. They're not dealing with low wages. They've bought a house. If they own a house, they bought a house ages ago.
It's paid in full.
Paid in full, and they're on old age security or their pension. Now, Mike had mentioned when he went to the Cochrane event and got on Tommy's bus. Sorry, when Lee went to the event.
Yes, not Mike. It was Lee.
It was Lee. When Lee went to the event, he says a lot of people were talking to him about how I don't want to lose everything. I don't want to lose my pension. I don't want to lose my Canada pension plan or my old age security. This is what the purpose of Keith's white paper is going to be when it comes out in a couple of weeks for the public. A lot of people, where is it? It's done. It's being reviewed.
Yep.
But when it comes out in a couple of weeks, it's going to start answering some of those questions. So you may see some of these people start to see, oh, okay, I get to keep that stuff. This is what I could potentially get.
It's not going to change what you think it's going to change. And a lot of them also think that 51st state.
A lot of them think 51st state. Again, that's one of the things we have on our human billboard t-shirts. No 51st state.
No.
It is not physically possible. But what you see here, and again, this isn't criticism, but it's to point out what we're dealing with so that people understand. The reason Tom Lukaszuk wanted to take a picture with Lee in Cochrane, the reason they wanted him on the paper
is because of his age.
Because of his age. The majority of people that show up at these events in small numbers, and again, you would think, I mean, you think about our slow rolls for a second. Think about our slow rolls. Think about any of our rallies, any of our events.
They range from all ages.
We have tons of people show up at those events. Thomas gets little groups that he can stand on his soapbox with. So for people saying, do you think we're going to win in October? If we keep up the pressure, if we keep doing what we're doing, if we fight like hell, I think we have a chance. I think what we have here is the majority of people that are going to vote against are the typical NDP voters. We showed on a video, a John Bolton interview with Rob Anders, where he talked about a town hall he went to with the premier and other MLAs, and they asked in the room who stands with Alberta independence and Red Deer, and he said 60% of the room or 70% of the room stood up. Maybe it was 80 even. I think it was 80. And he says another 5% were against, and the rest of them were undecided. But he said the premier noticed. She knows the polls. She knows the numbers. So he figures you've got roughly 60 to 70% of the UCP base supporting independence. That's 60 to 70% of UCP voters. Those are the people that put Danielle on a mandate. So if all of those people vote in the referendum October 19th, that again goes towards that 600,000 of the people that typically vote for things like ending equalization payments. The other 30% are going to be these folks who aren't bothered by Carney's policies. The people who are going to vote for independence are like the people like you and I who are living check to check, the people who can't afford groceries, the people who are really feeling the brunt of Ottawa's treatment towards Alberta. Keith Wilson talked to me after the telethon, and he said he thought the biggest hurdle to cross was going to be convincing people roughly my age, in their 40s, people who had bought a home that they were fortunate enough to get into the market. They have a couple of kids, they have a job, they don't have unsurmountable debt. And again, they're not really affected by Ottawa's policies. So, and what he's maybe talking about are more city dwellers, Calgary or Edmonton or Red Deer, where you go to them and say, hey, do you want to vote to leave Canada? And they go, yeah, no, I got my job, I got my bills paid, things aren't really bad for me.
Yep.
They're not thinking about what Alberta could be because they're not part of that circle. So what happens is, now's the time to educate them with the white paper and other things. What about your kids? What about the future generations? What happens if you lose your job? Do you not want more pension? Those are the questions that are going to have to be answered.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're not thinking about retirement. We're not thinking about our children's futures yet. Like, we're right in the middle there.
And John Bolton said it very clear, and I think he's correct. Things are going to pick up in about a month after the Labor Day long weekend.
Yep.
That last month before the referendum actually goes to the vote, that's when you're going to see TPAs like Let Alberta Decide coming out full force.
That's going to be the
full
hard
bore.
push.
And it's going to be the hard push to get that last chunk of people over the finish line. And this is, again, the reason I say it's no grift. Again, we're not taking profits. Go get your shirts. Be a walking billboard. If you go to the grocery store, wear your shirt. I'll put a link to the store in the chat for anybody, because I always get that after the stream. Where's the store? There's the link in the chat. I'll put it up on the screen again. Go and get your shirts. Wear them to the store. Wear them when you go to the bank. Wear them when you're running errands. Anywhere that you feel comfortable wearing your 10 reasons to leave shirts. So many people there when you go to Costco.
Yep.
Yes. So many people tell me they've had great conversations with people while wearing these out in public. People that are willing to have those conversations. And I haven't heard of anybody having any incidents where people get in their face or yell at them.
Absolutely not.
Or scream. Somebody saying link buy me a coffee. I can link buy me a coffee. I don't like asking for money. I really don't. Give me 1 second here. So wear the shirts, grab the shirts. It gets you something, and it supports the TPAs. It supports the referendum. Let me see if I've got a link in there. No, there's no link in there. Let me go down here. There we go. There's the link for Buy Me a Coffee. If anybody wants to donate to Buy Me a Coffee, which again, I don't ask for.
No, but we get 10. No, they take 10% versus the 30% YouTube takes.
Yeah. Yeah, we get to keep more of the funds.
You're not asking, I am.
You're not asking, I am. There's the link for Buy Me a Coffee at Unacceptable Fringe. You can also Google Buy Me a Coffee, Unacceptable Fringe. It'll give you the result for the page if you need it. But I appreciate anybody who's sending it there. And look, Tucker, $50 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I like the picture of his puppy.
Yeah. I say, yeah, get loot. Go get something for yourself. Go get a shirt. Be a part of the movement. Because what we have to do,
look
folks,
at the shop, because there is so much more than what we show.
there's more than just this shirt. There's other stuff there for independence. There's other stuff there for the referendum. Again, we have other
stuff just for you,
other unacceptable fringe stuff. But there's things there to help assist in having these conversations with people. Those are going to be key. We've told everybody already, as we move forward, your goal, your job, 2 people. You need to get 2 people to vote. If everybody does that, we've got it in the bag. We've won.
And best case scenario, you get an awesome shirt and a great conversation.
You should do a shirt that says 10 reasons to stay in Canada and leave it blank. Oh, that's a good idea. That's you know what?
I'm stealing it, Carson.
I'll get on that, Carson. We'll have it.
you.
We'll have it by Monday's show. I'll have Matt
Is this
and Mike.
his first time here?
Is that Carson? Is he a newbie?
Yeah, we
Is that
haven't
his
seen
first
you
time
before.
here? I've never seen him before. Never heard of her. It all goes towards the TPAs.
Absolutely.
Nonetheless, folks, we all have to do our part. That's why I was saying earlier, I'm not the guy responsible for things. Albertan's not the guy responsible for things. We're all doing what we can. We're all using our resources. I have completely torpedoed this channel from what it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Because I believe in Alberta independence. You know how
Yes.
many people yell at me? You used to report federal news. Now you're just Alberta independence.
We're not changing it.
I kind of live here.
Yeah.
I kind of give a shit when
Kind of
Canada's
affects
crumbling. I think it's important we talk about this. And I'm all in. I don't care. I don't care if after October, I guess
Lynn says it should say,
etc. Okay, we'll find something funny to put on it.
I like that.
We'll figure it out. There's Dave. Have a good weekend, you two.
Oh,
Dave,
thank you,
so
you
much.
too.
Thank you so much. Sheila Gunn Reid already did that in a book for Alberta. I thought it was I thought that was the Trudeau book that was empty.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll do it. We'll do it in a crafty way.
We'll figure it out.
Catalyze.
Make sure we're not stealing from somebody else first.
We'll cross our T's and dot our I's. Nonetheless, let's get back to motivating everybody who's burnt out. If we can make this happen, I talked to you guys this week about my family member who typically votes like NDP, who said, I'm going to vote for independence.
You were so
I'm going to vote
excited.
I was excited because they're younger.
Yes.
And I said, they're finally having the conversation.
Usually they fight you on this. Like, have
tooth and
forever.
nail.
Yeah.
Tooth and nail. And they just said, you know what? They said, I am going to request a mail-in ballot because I don't feel comfortable doing it at my local hall.
And 100%.
Fine. As long as you vote.
Yep.
I'm happy as long as you vote. Because they're having the conversation with their peers now.
Yep.
And telling them, look, are we better off? Are things better than they used to be? Are they going to get any better? And how long is that going to take? That's one of the conversations a lot of people don't have yet that I think we need to start asking people, because you do have that crowd that are conservative voters who say, well, what if Pierre gets in? What if the conservatives get in and they repeal the 9 bad laws? I've seen it in the comments today before videos were taken down. Why can't we fight for Canada and have Alberta stay and we figure out how to work together? How long would that take to fix? And then how long would that conservative government stay in office before another liberal one came in and changed it all? Therein lies the problem, that you can have a 1 or 2 term conservative government and they could potentially make life a little bit easier for us. But the real conversation to have with people is what happens when they're, just like Stephen Harper, eventually ousted. And we go back to the hurt box, the hurt locker. They come back with a vengeance. Okay, throw Alberta under the rug. Put a clamp on their resources. Drive investment out of the province. Shut them down. We want the chains taken off of Alberta so that we can move forward and successfully manage our own money, our own future.
Yeah.
I played a video of Pierre Poilievre yesterday who said Mark Carney and the government just need to get out of the way. That's what we're trying to do in Alberta. We're trying to get them all out of the way. And just like he says, hospitals, schools, housing, how fast could we build it if the government just got out of the way?
Have this much control. Should not.
Just as the shirt says, Alberta can do better. So let's take back control. The time's come for all of us to get out there, do our part, and ensure October 19th, not, well, if we win, no, we're gonna win. We're getting one crack at this, and we're not gonna fail. We're going to be successful. If you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. And I'll march through the gates of hell with each viewer on this channel through that finish line to make sure Alberta gets what it deserves. And I keep telling people, they say, well, you're just grifting. You're just here for the views and the clicks. No, I want a free Alberta. I love Alberta. I love where I live. I don't want to move to the United States. I love America. I think Americans are wonderful. This is my home. I want it better than it is. How many people could sit there and say, here, you have an opportunity to advance your life, and they go, nah, I'm good just limping by. Those people are a special kind of stupid. I don't know too many people on this earth that if you said, if I throw $100 bill on the ground, are you going to pick it up? They go, nah. Of course they will. So start talking to people and saying, if you're going to sit here and demand that you get taxed to death. Marty up north asked it today when talking about Mark Carney's gas, the gas rebate for the federal gas tax. There's people somewhere in Canada saying it's a good thing. Bring back the excise tax. And Marty says, who the hell is asking for this?
Yeah.
Who are the people asking for this? Those people, and I've said it again, you should have to get an IQ test before you can vote in this country. Because if you think the government's stealing your money so they can jet set around the world and enjoy their lavish dinners so that they can spend, they just gave immigrants free health care. Does everybody know that? Everybody hear about that? Illegal migrants who aren't Canadian citizens got better health care than Canadians that pay into the tax system. Everyone should be outraged.
We do pay our health care. We pay for our health
Oh,
care.
but we just gave it to immigrants to come here, claim asylum, and get their free surgeries and get their prescriptions. So who in their right mind is going to sit there and say, oh, I'm all for that. I'm all for going to work and busting my balls and eating Kraft macaroni and cheese via shrinkflation so immigrants can come here and enjoy our money. Again, you should have to pass an IQ test if that's the way you see the world before you can vote. If you don't understand how the economy works, if you don't understand how the industry works or how taxes work or redistribution of wealth, I don't want you voting on policies that affect my life. It's like giving a baby a loaded handgun and hoping it doesn't kill somebody. It's reckless. Tiffany mentioned it, and we saw it in Calgary when failed woke mayor Jody Gondek was running.
Ugh.
She worked with people that were, I voted for Jody Gondek because she's female.
I had family who voted for her.
If you're too retarded to vote, you can't vote.
But how many people voted for Trudeau because he was hot?
Oh, I know people that did that. For anybody who didn't know about the prescriptions, major breaking, Carney got caught. He quietly walked back previously announced cuts for refugees. Refugees and asylum seekers currently get better health care coverage than Canadians get. Canadians who pay taxes don't get this kind of care or get 70% or costs covered by the government. The program is funded by taxpayers. It costs nearly $1 billion. Carney government restores some health coverage it had for refugees. So they get to come here now. And again, if you have a job, if you're paying into the tax system, which means you're technically paying for the health care, you've got every right to it. You've got every right to the same health care as the rest of us. But if you're coming here as a welfare recipient, you don't have a job, you're not contributing.
You're already getting enough free.
You're not a benefit to society. Get out. Sorry. It's not our problem. We can't fight the world's problems all the time. And I've said before, it's the equivalency again of being in an airplane when it's going down. They say, put your oxygen mask on first before securing others. It's so you're competent.
Yep.
It's so that you're able to do what you need to do. This country is putting everybody else's mask on and flailing about the airplane as it goes down in a barrel roll. And the government doesn't care. So the big question is, if they don't care, why do we care? Why do we care about fixing Canada? Why do we care about staying? Give me a good reason. We don't have a single one. Not one to stay. So for anybody who's fatigued, or for anybody who says we can't get across that finish line, throw some water on your face, take a shot of whiskey, and get back on the front lines. I don't know about you guys, but I said it earlier. I don't lose and I don't quit. And I hope everybody watching this stream that's in Alberta is with me on that. We don't let up. In fact, we need to apply more pressure. And when you see your local YouTubers, whether, I don't even want to name them because I don't want anybody to think that they're saying these things, but hypothetically, if it was John Bolton, John Talking Albertans, if it was Corey Morgan, Keith Wilson, if any of them said, you know, we're getting a little fatigued, get up. Dust yourself off, get back up, get back on the horse. Let's go. Let's go. It's no time for laying down and slouching. If we let this opportunity go, we did not want independence. It's literally being handed to us on a platter. All we have to do is go out and get it.
Just over 2 months away.
Shouldn't we get tequila and whatever your poison is? I do whiskey. Whiskey's a man's drink. I do whiskey. That's it. Raging. It is the only way.
Yes.
It is the only way. People always say, well, Derek, you're putting out like purity tests for this stuff. No, we've done all of this work.
We're not failing.
This winter, and I know it'll be after the vote. Think back to your last winter when it was minus 30 outside. You're out walking around and you go, geez, I just want to get home and have a warm shower. I just want to get under a blanket.
How many people were
How many
standing out
people
there?
stood outside so that you could get this vote and froze? Guys in trailers, knock if you want to sign for independence. People getting cigarettes put out on their face so that you can go and get this vote. Do not let this opportunity go to waste.
Absolutely not.
Don't you dare. That is a travesty, not just to that vote, but to elections in general. We get the opportunity to show the rest of the world we're not bowing down to corrupted elections. We're not going to allow them to rig the game. We're going to win. Strength in numbers. The Schwartz Awakens $14 super chat. There are 10 referendum questions. We only seem to care about question 10. If you say yes to any other questions, what is the best solution for the other 9 questions? You have the option to answer them. Danielle Smith has already said the referendum question, which is option 1, option 2, will be counted first. The only way the other questions are counted is if option 2 fails, meaning if we fail to say we want a referendum. And then they start tabulating the other 9 questions. I would advise...
And answer them as you see fit.
Answer them as you see fit, but I would advise people sign them anyways, because what you're essentially telling the government, the Alberta government, whether it's Danielle or whoever else is in charge, is if the vote were to fail, hypothetically, because we know it's not, then what you're telling the government is, I don't want you to put up any more fight. I'm okay just sitting back and accepting the way things are. Status quo. Your choice whether you want to sign them or not. I know that every one of those questions is constitutional.
Yep.
I know they're nothing burgers.
And nothing's going to change.
But it at least tells the government, hey, we still want to fight Ottawa on this stuff.
Yes.
Right? If you don't sign it, they don't get a mandate, which means they can just sit back and say, nobody wanted this. So from me to you, I'll be answering those 10 questions just because I want to make sure that the government doesn't think I'm bending over. That's my advice.
Derek doesn't bend over for
You
anybody.
do it. I don't bend over without dinner first. Steve Jensen, $10 super. They are senior citizens. The guy on the left was in my video with the big beard at our LTA across from Stettler Rodeo, known as the Big Trouble. Oh, that was that RCMP guy.
Oh.
Former RCMP. I remember that, Steve. I saw your video. Yep. Dawes, my bottom dollar says if Carney uses and loses seniors Canada pension money, Forever Canada's base will be completely gone. It's the problem with the base is that those guys all watch the CBC.
Yeah.
And they believe everything the idiot box tells them. They're so
Because
indoctrinated.
at one time they could.
At one time they could, but they're so indoctrinated.
Yes.
They don't care what Carney does as long as it's not Trump.
Yes.
Right? It's a free pass. I've mentioned it before. It's a 5-letter word that gives them a golden ticket. We want to make sure they don't get to use that. Again, this is why we have to have the conversations with people. Nillock with a $5. It makes no sense because it's the cities that are overrun with immigrants and having failing infrastructure.
It is, yeah.
It is, but you've got a lot again of those crowds that have been in those cities for a long time that they look at things and say, well, it's not really my problem. It's not affecting me. I live in the suburbs. I'm not in the downtown core. I'm not around these. It sounds
But
like
you
the
have
police.
small places like Sylvan Lake, where the
Sylvan,
people.
but again, that's
It
rural.
is, it's not.
It's not necessarily municipal.
Yeah.
But you've got people in the cities, and I heard it when I lived in Calgary. People would say, "Oh, I live way in the deep south. I don't see that kind of stuff." They knew that there's sections of town in Calgary. Well, you don't want to live there unless you want problems with
And that's
crime.
just that you don't go to those places, but
Yeah, they just ignore it and sweep it under the rug like it's not
kind
there.
of everywhere. It doesn't really matter what area.
And people in Calgary used to say it all the time. Well, the police need better funding, and then we don't have these problems. The police are crippled from doing anything.
Yeah,
they arrest people and they're back out on the
racist.
streets in 20 minutes.
Racist.
It's racist. What else we got here? We got a few of those supers when they came in. Michael Drader, $2 super. Alberta will be federal soon enough. Like independent, you mean? Not federal like the government.
No.
Carson, $5 super. I like it. 10 reasons to stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, catalyze. There you go. Done. We'll figure it out.
Cow farts in there somewhere.
Bradley Wilcox, the $2. No matter who gets in, Canada is effed.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Barbie, $2 super on the shirt. Say, who cares? Yeah. There. We'll throw in all the Carneyisms. All of them. All of them. Just to be clear. That's what we'll put in there too. I'll make a funny one for you guys. It'll be great. Dawes with a $2. Hashtag not me. I'm not for this. We deserve better. There you go. Thank you so much. Look at Barbie Alberta, $50.
Thank
10
you.
reasons to stay in Canada. I like paying more taxes. I want to be censored. I like how they abuse Albertans. I like free speech. I like the federal government eats braised beef and luxury butter on all the flights while we struggle for groceries. Yeah, but here's the thing. Those are all good ideas. And I like that. I like the Carneyisms better. And I'll tell you why. One of the things we did with the 10 reasons to leave is we tried to make them non-aggressive.
Yes.
Non-agitating. I think when you start telling people I like paying more taxes, you can't really have the conversations with them because they're going to get insulted. But I'll tell you,
you don't think they're going to get insulted
I'll tell
anyway?
you, Carson hit it on the head. In fact,
Just leave it blank.
I've been doodling with it while we're doing the live stream here. We've already got it moving. I do like it because when you look at Ezra Levant, you guys remember when Ezra Levant, thank you, by the way, Barbie, for the
Yes.
$50 super. Very generous. When you look at Ezra Levant and his survey, his poll that he did before, there was a lot of people who said they weren't ready for independence, but they had a very strong distaste for the federal government and Mark Carney. So if we make these Carney shirts with the to be clear, catalyze, it would get people laughing and maybe start having those conversations. So I think that's a better design. I think throw one in the chat if you agree, if you think based off of what Ezra found, if it gets the conversation started, it's less aggressive. I think that's the best way to be about it. I think I'll get those shirts moving, the Carneyism ones. Because again, people hate Mark Carney. They hate the liberals. And that's the other thing too. When we look at those seniors standing around Tom Lukasik, they're probably not liberal voters. Some of them may vote NDP. I doubt it because again, this was in Stettler where we got the video, but they're probably conservative voters that just don't want to leave Canada yet. We can get them switched around. We can build them back better, stronger, faster. We have the technology. Barbie with another $2. I meant to say I don't like free speech. Yes, I got what you meant. Ragin with a $10. Thank you, brother. I'm with you. Cheers, Tiff. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Carson with a $5 on the shirt with 10 reasons to stay. Only include 9 answers. There you go. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
For his first time here, he's doing a really good job.
First time. Carson's just off the rails. PDX with a $10. All for nothing. All or nothing. Failure is not an option. Fight, fight, fight.
Absolutely.
Fight like hell.
Yes.
And don't let up. And if you feel, hey, I'm getting a little tired.
It's the Albertan wave.
Never show them weakness,
Nope.
folks. Never show them you're tired. Keep gunning forward. D. Robert with the $5. It's not much, but I stand with Alberta. D. Robert's from Texas.
Love it.
And I appreciate that. Thank you.
D. Robert wants us to move to Texas.
Look, I love Texas. I was looking at properties in Texas just in case.
Yeah, I know. And you keep saying, look at what we can get.
I think Mrs. Fringe should get a
Mrs.
job.
Fringe needs a job.
But the only problem, I'd have to sell all my arcade machines. I couldn't take them with me. I'd have to sell all my toys, my collections. I know that'd make a lot of people happy. Why don't you get rid of the toys and dress like an adult? You can't take you seriously on your channel. Keep it coming.
You have a lot of toys.
I like who I am. John Candy said it best in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I like me. So keep it coming, because it ain't changing. The Schwartz Awakens, $7. Use the 9 questions as something to turn on the fence, people. Again, I think if we go with Carneyisms, that's going to get people talking. Dawes with the $2. Yo ho ho, the sailor and me drinks rum. There you go. Appreciate it. God, you guys are so great tonight. Can we get a shirt that says F Carneys and the Liberals, Alberta forever? No, I don't want to put any F things on. So here's the problem with that. If somebody else puts those out, that's fine.
Yes.
But again, look, there's a rally going on at the end of August. Stay Free Alberta. They asked me today if I would speak at that rally and get people fired up. Absolutely. The Fringe will be there. I know Keith Wilson's holding a rally 2 days before the vote. Same thing. Fringe, will you speak at the rally? Absolutely, I will. I'm associated with a lot of these folks.
Yeah.
And I hang around Let Alberta Decide, other TPAs. So I don't want to be putting out.
Keep it PG.
I saw people saying, don't be nice anymore. I agree. There comes a time where you got to start being a little more aggressive. However, guilt by association, I don't want to tarnish being around groups like Let Alberta Decide or Corey Morgan or any of those guys or Stay Free Alberta, APP, if I'm putting out F Carney shirts. And again, just like the instigators we saw with Jason Levine. Oh, that's the guy who put out the F Carney shirts. That's the guy who does the racist things, blah, blah, blah. I got to try and keep my nose clean a little bit, folks. A little bit. We'll do the rants on this channel. We'll have the fun. We'll do all the fun things here with our totally awesome community. But when it comes to yeah, there are kids out there. I can respect that.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't mind the F Trudeau stuff during the Trudeau days. I loved a lot of the F Trudeau.
I still see it.
But
the bumper
we
stickers
still
and
see them a
stuff?
lot,
Yeah.
especially around Parkland County. But you get what I mean, right? Like if I'm hanging around Keith Wilson or Let Alberta Decide,
Keep it PG.
I got to have a good rep.
Keep it clean.
Got to have a good rep. Justin Lucas, $5. Donald Trump upgrade Washington Dulles International Airport. That'd be okay. Yeah, to be clear, that'll be on there. I've got CDS, Carney Derangements. Isn't CDS a drugstore? No, it's CVS.
Yeah.
CVS. Yeah, we'll keep it respectful. There you go. We'll keep it respectful. I want to win. I want to win. So we're going to keep it respectful. Question, do you think there's more rural people than city people? You know what? I used to.
But
And
I
then
think our cities are bigger.
Well, what it was I watched John Bolton's interview. And even they said in that one that they thought 2/3 of Calgary was supportive of independence. Rob Anders thought that. Now, Rob Anders lives in Calgary. He's got a finger on the pulse. Again, seasoned MP. He knows how things are working. He talked about the Red Deer Town Hall, how 80% of the room stood up and said, we're all for independence. And he said Danielle was shocked. Now, he believes that Calgary is roughly 2/3. I think you can, again, gauge the maps based off of provincial elections. If you look at, because again, 66 to 70% of the UCP base support independence, I think it gives you a good outlook. It's the downtown core, the northeast section of Calgary. Certain areas like that, you're going to see a little bit of pushback. But I honestly believe statistically, I think that Rob Anders is correct. I think there's a stronger presence in the suburbs of people that are willing to at least float the idea of independence. Edmonton, I'm hearing more and more people. Again, my family member who votes NDP turn around and said, I want a better Alberta. I want better opportunities. It's not about politics. That's the big talking point to get across to people.
It has nothing to do with
this
politics.
has nothing to do with politics and everything to do about your future and the futures of others. It's not about the NDP.
That should be on a shirt.
It's not about the NDP. It's not about the Liberals. It's not about the Conservatives. We're not voting somebody into office on a 4-year term.
It's just about getting better.
We're voting for our future.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's drowning and you throw them a life raft, I don't know too many people that go, no thanks. I'm just going to wave my arms and die. No way. Educated offending shuts them up. Yes. Yes. Having the clapbacks. Charlie Kirk style. Knowing your facts. Shutting them down. Saying, you're actually wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. Again, I've stopped so many debates with people when they go, you can't just leave. It's the Indians' land. It's all this other stuff. I always say, give me a reason to stay. Just one. I'll change my mind. I'll vote right now for Canada to remain with Alberta. If you just give me a solid reason. And I always tell them, you can't say just because it's Canada or because it's Indian land. I mean, like a good reason to stay. You know what our grievances are. Give me a good reason to stay.
Yep.
They can't.
Absolutely not.
They can't. I have yet to hear one. And as a YouTuber, as somebody who travels around a lot and hears what people have to say, I haven't got a single one yet. It's usually when they get mad and say, well, you're probably supportive of Donald Trump. You probably like vote for Trump if you were in America. Yes, but that's not the point. That's not the point. There are secretive means in orbit to microwave cockroaches. Messed up test. Oh, I don't know what we're talking about here. That sounds like tinfoil hat stuff. I jumped into the wrong conversation. Let's do a little Q&A and then we're gonna wrap it up. I got a little bit off on a tangent. I'm having fun with you guys tonight. Thank you for making my week better. I always say to people, like, I love hanging out with you guys.
Oh, it definitely does.
I love this because it's like a detox. It was a rough week, funerals, all this other stuff coming up. It's nice to hang out with you guys. Let's there it is. What is a woman? There, my brother's got it. He knows. See, this is how you know we're related. He's got it. He's got his finger on it. Do we got questions? People are quoting Tracy Chapman. Yeah, it's either Trump or racist anytime they lose in a debate. But they haven't won when they walk away.
No.
Some people you're never going to reach. You're never going to get through to them. So just laugh it off and be like, whatever, idiots. Right? At least put a fork in their day and make them go home in a huff. What the hell?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Oh, Matt is definitely gay. I have a funeral tomorrow and next Thursday. I'm sorry,
so
Steve.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, my aunt passed away. And what really sucked was I was on my way to Calgary. The Mrs. Fringe was out camping with the kids last weekend.
Yeah, we literally drove split halfway.
I drove to Calgary. They went on their camping trip. And I went to visit my dad after his cancer treatments. And I get to the house to find out my aunt died while I was on my way there. So I got to go to the funeral Monday. And it was cancer. I'm so sick of that disease. I am so sick that everybody who's passing away in my family, cancer.
Comes in threes.
And you know what, folks? None of them have a history of cancer. I am so sick of this disease. I wish you all the best with your funerals as well. I'm so sorry. It's easy to forget sometimes that you're not the only one experiencing this shit. Everybody's in this. Brad with a $2. We love you, brother and sister Fringe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Those are the reasons why, again, when these other places attack and they say, you're this, you're that, look what he said, look what he bounces right off. I don't care.
Sticks and stones.
I don't care. They don't have communities or viewers as good as we do. Rob Hildebrand, $5. Is Bill Clinton the only Democrat that knows what a woman is?
Yeah, because he's hiding under his desk.
Well, yeah, there's usually a line. Oh, that's a good one, Rob. Thank you for the $5 super. What do we got here? Jeff Rath appealed court case on the referendum. Real question. Any news? I haven't heard anything. Did you drive 240 kilometers, Derek? No, because I'm not an immigrant with a Corvette. I don't do those things.
Question.
Will the white paper be out by the end of August? Carol and I want a copy. So my understanding is the white paper will be available mid-month. Again, people saying, well, they said the end of July. They said it would be completed by the end of July. It's in its review stages. And again, I'm okay with waiting an extra 2 weeks because things aren't ramping up again until after the Labor Day weekend. I know we all want to read it. We all want to get that information. We want to shut the libs up. But the fact of the matter is, folks, again, it's going to be heavily scrutinized. We want the facts to be as accurate and to the point as possible. I'm okay with waiting for that information if it means a better crafted document. So it's on its way. Should be out in the next week and a half. Be patient. I keep forgetting it's already the 7th of August. Should be out mid-August.
There's one there as well.
Did you know if you spend over $1,000 to influence a vote, you have to register the Unity bus? Cost $3,000 because Tommy said so. Yeah, there's a lot of things Tommy's done. Again, I asked everybody in that video from yesterday, forward the article to Elections Alberta, and not asking them where's Tommy's TPA reports, but to tell them, hey, your chief electoral officer can't dance around this anymore.
No.
He literally says the word campaign 7 times in the article. He's quoted saying this is for the vote in October. He's on a campaign.
He has done speeches saying he's campaigning.
Well, it says in the article it's for the vote. Signs don't vote. It's for the vote. He's quoted saying it. So the chief electoral officer can't dance around anymore. Oh, they're just promoting unity, you see.
No,
they're not really on a campaign. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. You're full of shit. You just don't want to lose your job. You're gonna, October 19th. What do we got here? Question. I love that everybody puts that now. It's so easy to find them. Did you see what I sent you on Monday? Compliments of the United Nations. If you haven't, it's something you need to see and share with your audience. I am very sorry for your loss. I appreciate it. I'll take a look. I got lots of emails, mostly angry ones. I'll root through them and try to find it. I get a lot a day. It's how did you and Tiffany find each other? We met in high school.
Yeah. He suckered me when I was really young.
Yep. Got her in quick.
Apparently I'm secretly really funny.
She is. I keep her around for the lulls. I'm not going to lie. No, I've known Tiffany since I was
15. You were 16.
16 years old. Yeah. That's how that works. And I just lost my dad to cancer. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry,
See,
Ann.
again, we're not the only ones dealing with this stuff. I'm very sorry for your loss. Let's get one more question. Yeah, they're all evil, but I'll tell you again, there's a handful of people that are around these Forever Canadian things that are reasonable people. That if they weren't in that meeting, or if they weren't, like, again, this is why I say get the billboard shirts. If you're on post, they might actually talk to you because they're not being influenced by a bunch of cult members wearing the same shirts going, you're not talking to them, are you? I know a lot of people who've said they've talked to people who did support staying in Canada until they saw them wearing those shirts. Then things changed. So at least hopefully they're being honest when they say they're going to vote the other way. Okay, let me get to the last question. Where's the last question? Last question. Barbie, Alberta with 2. Agreed, Derek. We like doing things right. Absolutely. Yes. My dad used to say, if you're going to do a job, do it right or don't bother at all.
Yep.
And that's what I tell my kids.
And they don't do it at all. Question.
Do you have more things you have in the works? More things like what?
Like books and stuff like that. You do always kind of.
I was gonna bring out the Art of the Rant book. I don't know if you guys would want that. Would you guys really want that?
I think so.
The Art of the Rant. Like I was gonna pick a bunch of subjects and just have rants about them through a book, and bring that out.
Maybe you just need to do like a rant video.
We'd make it look like the Trump book. Do you guys, if you guys really want that, you can throw one in the chat. If you'd buy it, be honest. If you would buy, I don't want to do all of the work if people aren't going to support it.
You'll be fine.
If people aren't going to support it, I thought it'd be a little different. It's not an illustrated kids book at that point. It'd be something fun for the community. Something you guys can, okay, like everybody's a resounding.
Do it.
I'll get to work on it. I'll get you a book.
You missed a question. You got to go up one.
We'll have it by fall.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yes, the art of the rant. There we go. Okay. I'll put that together for you guys.
There's two.
What is it? What it is? It's the King Calgary
not
plan.
King. Calgary plan.
Calgary plan. And this document is why the illegal immigration continues globally. I don't know what you're asking about there.
I don't know what the question is.
I really, political Italian, I don't know if that's written different or if it's something I just don't know about. My apologies. I can't answer that question. If John Candy's character from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles tried to sell you a shower curtain ring, how many minutes would it take before you invited him to Thanksgiving dinner? 10 seconds. Who doesn't love John Candy?
Could just punch his cheeks and let him in.
Who doesn't love John Candy? He's the best. Now I'm going to want to go watch. It's well known. It's well known. Okay, well, it's just something I haven't looked into.
Apparently you don't know.
Apparently I don't know something. I haven't really.
don't know either,
you know what it
but-
is? I probably know what it is. I've probably seen it, and then as soon as I look into it, I'll be like,
"Ah!"
I know what they're talking about now. I haven't heard that phrase before, maybe, or I've skimmed over it.
Oh, question and not the question. I was telling you what was in the email.
What was in the email? Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Uncle Buck was a classic. Harry Crumb's a good one.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. Home Alone, even though it's brief. God, what other Great Outdoors?
Oh.
The Great Outdoors and Summer Rental are two of my favorite John Candy movies out there. What was the one with Demi Moore when he played the bailiff cop? And it was like a really weird.
I forget what it was called.
Dan Aykroyd
but
was
it
like
had
this
Dan
demon judge.
Aykroyd.
He was a demon judge.
I don't remember, but that movie creeped me out. When
Does
he was
anybody
eating
know
the
what movie that
sausages
is?
And stuff.
Yeah. Does anybody know what that movie was? It came out in the 90s. Spaceballs is a good one too. Yeah. Uncle Buck. I never saw Wagons East or Canadian Bacon.
I don't remember what it was, but it was gross. It gave me nightmares. Dan Aykroyd gave me nightmares.
Dan Aykroyd was really good in that movie because he's wearing like this prosthetic face mask that
but
makes him look like
eating?
an old man. He was. I forgot John Candy was in Stripes. I was thinking of Bill Murray, but John Candy was in that too. Let me look up that movie. Here, just ask Rock.
Do you want me to
Just
type it?
say what's the movie with John Candy and Demi Moore? And I'm sure it'll find it right away because this was the only one they were in together. At least it's the only one I believe they were in.
Nothing but
Nothing
trouble.
but trouble. It's a comedy horror film
Yeah,
written
Chevy
and directed
Chase.
by Dan Aykroyd. It has Chevy Chase, Demi Moore, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd. Really good movie.
Ugh.
Nothing but trouble. Yeah, go
Creep me out.
and watch that movie if you haven't seen it yet. It's
Creep me
so
out.
good. So good. It's a classic. One of those movies that a lot of people didn't watch, but it's a bit of a cult classic. I haven't seen it in so long that I forgot the name of it. Big Trouble in Little India. No, that's not it. Canada RV. $5 super. $5 if I
Hear you
Hear
cry.
you cry?
I haven't heard you cry in a long time.
no, so that's not going to happen. That's not going to
I
happen.
can make you cry.
She can, but I'm not going to do that on camera. Ladies and gents, we're going to wrap up the stream. We've been going for 2 hours. We've gone way overtime. I want to thank everybody who came out today. Everybody for your very generous super chats. You made the day better after YouTube completely knocked us down, so I appreciate it. I can tell you right now, there will be no content tomorrow. I've got to try and do like an algorithm reset or something.
Yeah, you have been screwed.
It doesn't
bad.
matter what we put out. They immediately pull the plug. Like most of our videos, I'll be honest, like we put out a video, it's usually got 7,000 to 10,000 views within the first hour. We can't even get 1,000 within an hour anymore because they've suppressed it so much. I've noticed a lot of comments aren't in there. So if you guys see videos, please comment. Please leave a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. The comments help push it out.
Yes. Hype it out.
If you can.
Yeah.
Yes. Warriors of Virtue is my favorite bad movie. I haven't seen that. I'll
Oh.
check it out. Everybody have a wonderful weekend.
Paneater is dirty.
Look after each other. Please come and watch the stream on Monday with Mike and Matt. They're going to do a great job.
Yes, absolutely.
They'll probably have more shenanigans geared up than I usually have, because
the two of them together are just.
If we're going to get banned, I'm sure they'll make it happen.
It'll definitely happen on Monday.
I'm looking forward to it on Monday, guys. I'll be watching it in the car on my way back. Not watching it, listening to it.
Yeah, I hope not.
But have a great weekend, everybody. When the content does come out, please check it out. And I'll catch you on the next one. From Mrs. Fringe and myself, have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.